Gigi and it's story time. Today we are going to read Baby Lion Join the Pride. And this is by the American Museum of Natural History. You ready? Baby Lion, join the pride. Deep in the vast African grassland, two baby lions are born. A baby lion is called a cub. Most cubs are born in litters or groups of 1 to 6. The cubs are licked clean by their mother. Lion cubs are born with their eyes closed. They will stay closed for 2 to 3 weeks while the cubs remain under their mother's care. The cubs are hungry. They drink their mother's milk. When the lion cubs are born, they weigh around 4 pounds. Adult female lions weigh around 280 pounds, and adult male lions can weigh around 400 pounds. Nutrients in their mother's milk will help the cubs grow into healthy young lions. The male lion cub doesn't have a mane yet. He and his sister have grayish coats with spots that will disappear by the time they are about 5 months old. Their eyes open and are grayish blue color. They stumble as they rise to walk, but 2 weeks later, they can run. After 2 months, the cubs are ready to join the pride. A pride is a group of lions that live together. A pride can have anywhere between 3 and 40 members. Adults in the pride are mostly female, with usually 1 or 2 adult males in the group. The females, called lionesses, care for their cubs together. Their cubs are nursed or fed milk from their mother as well as from other lionesses in the pride. Lionesses hunt at night in groups of 2 or 3. Since there are many to feed, lions typically hunt large prey like antelope, zebras, hippos, and wild hogs. They can take down prey in sizes that range from 400 to 1,200 pounds. Their mother returns from a hunt. The lionesses have brought back an antelope. At 3 months old, the cubs can begin to eat meat. The adult lions eat first, and the cubs eat what is left over. Male lions in the pride rarely hunt. Their role is to protect the cubs from hyenas and leopards as well as from males outside the pride that might try to take over. A male lion's roar can be heard from 5 miles away. It warns intruders to keep away. At 6 months old, the cubs have stopped nursing. They play and wrestle with each other under the hot African sun. Playing is important. It helps the cubs develop the skills they need to hunt when they are older. The lioness cub tracks her brother to the ground. They tumble in the straw-like grass. Lion cubs can make all sorts of noises. The playful cubs make cheerful puffing sounds. They team up and pounce at their friend, who answers with a startled woof. At 1 year old, the cubs are as tall as their mother's shoulders. They are finally ready to help with the hunt. They join the group that goes out at night. Lions are often not as fast as their prey, so they rely on teamwork and the element of surprise. That's why they hunt in the dark. They stalk their prey, following it closely and pounce on it before it has time to escape. At 2 years old, the cubs have become excellent hunters. They are no longer considered cubs. They are young lions. Young male lions usually, that's your mommy. Young male lions usually leave the pride at 2 or 3 years old. For 1 or 2 years, they wander the grassland on their own or with other young males. With no pride to protect him, the young male lion forms a coalition with other young males. A coalition is a group of young males that hunt together and protect one another while they search for a new pride. At 4 years old, the young male lion is full-grown adult with a big shaggy mane. He has joined a new pride and has cubs of his own. He spends a lot of his time lounging under the shade of trees. As the sun is setting, the lion senses an intruder. He stands up and walks to the edge of the pride. He puffs up his chest and lets out a loud roar to protect his pride from danger. Lionesses remain in the pride they were born into. The young lioness now hunts with her mother and aunts. She helps the other lionesses care for their cubs. When she's around 4 years old, she has a litter of her own. The pride will help her to protect and feed her own growing cubs. Oh, that's it. How fun. Gigi loves you. And I hope I see you soon. Stay sweet, parakeets.